Hi everyone, Corinne here. I'm going to do a little video on the sciatica. So I've had a lot of requests for some help in relieving sciatica. So I figured the best time for me to do that is when my sciatica is really bad and you all need help like I do. So there's a couple of variations that we can start off with. Let's start off with what to do when you first get out of bed in the morning. So these are my toys. I have a wheel, I have a roller. The roller comes in different sizes. Pick whatever size works and floats your boat, that works. It's also a block. One of my favorite tools. And my best favorite tool is the balls. So we're gonna be pretending that we are laying on our backs in bed, right? And the best thing to do is to bring this leg or one leg up at a time, grab behind it, and just pull and stretch. Flex the foot, point it, flex it, and point it. Sometimes you probably won't even be able to get the leg this far, so maybe using a towel around the bottom below the knee. So you never want to make sure that you never put any straps like on the knee to hurt the knees. It's always above or below, right? And then you really want to just flex and point, okay? And breathe. Then if you're really brave, you want to straighten out that opposite leg because that really helps to pull. And then maybe you're going to bend the leg and straighten it out. Keep the foot flexed. It's really going to pull on that. Yep. Breathe. And then you're just going to slowly release and shake out that leg. And make sure you do the other side. Very important that you're balanced, right? Point and flex, and then bend the leg. Yes. All right. Let's move on to the next thing. How about a nice little figure four? So there's a couple of ways to do a figure four. My favorite way for really tight sciatica is to be up against the wall, or you can flip around like on your headboard. If you're on your bed and just put that leg up on the wall, right? Cross that leg over, and then you're just going to pull those knees in. Slide that foot down on the wall. And that's really going to give you a nice pull, nice stretch down here, okay? Let's talk about the next thing. Balls. Yes. So as you can see, I lifted that right hip. I slid on top of those balls, and it's gonna roll right into that place where, ooh, it hurts so bad. So what you're gonna do is slowly, once you are able to breathe, is move the leg. You really wanna get those balls into that area that is gonna release that tightness. And then you just do maybe straight and bend. I do a couple of circles, and then I'll lift it and bring it over, release. I'm going to roll over on the other side. Now this side is my tight side. This side is really going to hurt. So I'm going to roll onto it, and I'll know immediately when it's in that spot. And I'm going to move that leg and breathe. And sometimes it's so tight that it takes you moving the leg for that muscle to relax. Like right now, I'm feeling it open up and getting into a little deeper place. And so now I'm going to bend and straighten. Breathe. I want to be able to make sure that I'm breathing, I'm mindful of what I'm doing, I'm feeling all that tension, and I'm exhaling it out. I don't want to hold my breath, because what happens is you're going to hold that toxicity in your body, and you're just going to be a grumpy Greta later, and nobody likes grumpy Gretas. All right, so let's say that isn't enough. It's just really killing you. It's not. Well, what if you sat down on those balls? So if you're going to sit, I'm going to find a place where I can sit. Sometimes I'll sit, usually on the floor, but I'll also sit on them when I'm in bed. So sometimes just sitting in bed is painful, and then I'll just find a place where I can roll find that tight spot, and then I'll just open and close that leg, try to release that piriformis and that sciatica, and then bring it back. Ooh. So it really depends on how much you can take. And then you really want to try to get onto the side, right? Because that's where it comes off, as the sides of your body. So I'm rolling onto the left side right now, and it's killing me, but I have to breathe. And then let's move that leg. Ooh. Now I'm going to roll off. Show you what it looks like on the front version. And again, underneath. Find that spot. And point. And open, close. Do some circles. Find where it really needs to let go. And then move that leg. Okay? Don't forget to breathe. Very important. All right. Last couple of things. Oh, I don't want to get on because it's really already. Okay. A lot of times our low back and the sciatica are tight because the quads are overcompensating. The glutes are super tight. So sometimes we have to really release other areas before our sciatica allows us to release. So low back, sometimes it's really good to get a roller. Start from the knees. And I'm going to come right up to the groin area, and I'm going to roll and crawl all the way down the front of my thighs. Ooh, and I'm going to breathe. I'm not asking you to do anything but just roll and release from the top of the knee to the top of the groin. Back and forth. And then, when you've had enough of that, you're going to come on to the side. So remember, you have a lot of pressure points here on the side of your legs. So you always want to make sure that you are releasing that side. So this is a good way to release that sciatica too, is on this roller, or if it's too intense on the balls, come on to the roller, and then just breathe. Breathe. Find a place where you can breathe and hold it, and then just move back and forth. Then my other favorite is this one, because I have a really tight low back, so I want to get it as low as I can to the low back, and I'll put my elbows there, and then I'm going to just roll. Oh, my back is already cracking. Onto that roller. Arch my back, release the sciatica. So a lot of times, because we're sitting in a seated position, it takes a lot of pressure. We bend the wrong direction, and our bodies stay that way because we don't bend it opposite to open it back up and to release that. So it's very important, and it takes baby steps too. And then, eventually you'll be able to do little fun things like lift the legs, bring them all the way across, and then. All right, so my favorite is, of course, you guys have seen me on the roller. And this is really good because, like I said, it helps to open up the back. Now, I also have a yoga ball. You see it in the corner. I recommend you starting with the yoga ball. Okay, I'll pull that out if you want to see how I get on and off of that. But this is my favorite because it really rounds my spine. Hi. And it opens it all up here, right in the hips. Gets the chest open. And so this is just a mini version of the yoga ball. So once I graduated from the yoga ball, I came to this. So I'll go ahead and grab that yoga ball. I wanted to show you one more thing. So another really good relief is these yoga blocks. So you're lying flat, feet are hip distance, knees are bent. I like to bring my heels as close as I can to my glutes so I have balance. Keep the knees hip distance apart, and then you're going to roll up the hips, slide the block underneath. And then find a place where it feels good. And then maybe you can roll it around. Maybe it just feels good to lay here like a starfish. My dog wants me to pet her. Hello. I'm trying to do a video. Rude. Okay, so there's plenty of different angles on these blocks too. So it just depends on, you know, how much you need to arch in order for you to. Usually when I do this or the block, I mean the wheel or the block, or even the roller, I can usually pretty much reset my hips. So it just really depends. And a lot of the times I get that pull all the way down the back of my leg to my foot, and I can hear it. I can feel it to the center of my foot, kind of like planters. So, you know, people don't think that their back really affects the rest of their body, but it does. All right, let's go ahead and get that yoga ball. So, yoga balls. Stand up, so you're gonna cut me off. So, I'm gonna sit, roll my legs out, lay back, place my hands right here, and I'm just gonna extend the feet out and the hands, and I'm just gonna hang here. And breathe. So, that's how you relieve a little bit of the sciatica. Now, if you have any questions, post under the questions that you have so I can answer those in the next video, okay? Thanks for watching, and I hope you get some relief. Bye. Peace out.